Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more campaign. We got like Danish separatists are mad. I was gonna suppress, but then I realized the age is ending in 1 month, so let's not suppress because we don't want them to go away. Because we're going to potentially want to do harsh treatment soon. No, never mind. I changed my mind. We do want to suppress that away for now because it's gonna take some time to build up our splendor, so we can get the age bonus and activate the bonuses. Anyway, we've secured the Empire, re-election again, and when we die, which is going to happen real soon because we're 70, we can get 10 Imperial Authority for that. So, transports are in position. Let's auto-transport over to here. Actually, let's auto-transport this army. That's a double stack. Center of Reformation has disappeared from Hemmingstedt. Sad times. We apparently have a new merchant, presumably because the colonial nation now has 10 provinces, so it's able to give us a merchant for free. He's almost got 3 forts. I've been building up his regimental camp count as well, so that he'll have a better force limit and stop losing wars. He can field 9 troops, which is almost enough that he'll stop being bad. This next merchant we're gonna send to not the Baltic because it's automatically transferred, not the Cape, probably Saxony. Also, I think we're gonna get these guys switched on to improve relations, just in case I haven't done that yet. And we're going to switch over in the English Channel to inland routes again for our war we're about to wage. Just waiting on our transports to drop these guys off, and we'll get going. Florentine separatists have risen up. Okay, so the age is over. We're in the age of absolutism now. Yeah, Age of Absolutism. We've won the religious war. We have a multicultural nation. We still need a couple more troops, a couple more force limit, and we need more trade companies, which we could probably do really easily. We just have to establish them. They don't have to be big. So if I had a colony here, that would count. Let's find the largest colony. Second largest is fine. Get that guy going there. Okay, next up, I want to do... what? We do anything for potential for large army? Check to see if we can build some more... First off, we want shipyards anywhere that we can. We lack money. Why do we have no money? I want money. Give me money, game. The missionary's kind of expensive. The fleet's not well built. We need more ships. You guys are doing your job, right? Yes. Alright, let's just go win our war against this guy. So that we can have more money. I think a double stack is sufficient. So we're gonna get our war declared on Mr. England. Whoops. Let's hope that that's okay. This isn't our best siege leader. This is Sjaelland. Sjaeland's still alive somehow. I don't really know how. Continue improving relations with some elector or another. Make sure that those are getting maxed out. And our best guy for sieges is probably Brixified right now, because he could still potentially pick up a siege stat. Let's do that. Let's have him march directly onto London. Have this guy go over to Montgomery. And let's see just how great our siege ability stacking is. We have 57%. We're at 61 army professionalism. Our siege ticks are 11 days. He has some defensiveness, unfortunately, because he's lucky. So, we already have the thing turned on. Our spy network is not as big as it could be. We're missing out on 12% more siege ability from him that we could have. Which only really amounts to, what does that amount to? 10% siege ability is 3 days, so... Alright, let's cycle through the leaders. We got one guy here, we got this guy, you don't need to be here. We don't need a leader down there right now. We want all the leaders to be useful up here. Dad evil guy, kill. Go. Looks like England's trying to merc up. Possibly. We've been sieging England now for 49 days, and we have 8 siege status. And after just 67 days, it has fallen. And since we are probably going to be in this war for a little bit, let's transfer this to Prussia, since he's got slightly better defensiveness than us. That army's definitely getting hunted right now. We can hide it behind the fort. Yes. We'll group up our whole stack together. Well, at least as 2 separate stacks. We can play the siege race game with him a little while. Like, just send our navy, or sorry, send our army up to Northumberland. Actually, we'll just keep control of it, I think. We already have 39 war score. Our goal in this primarily is to take the trade power stuff that we can. So, obviously, like London. France, this is kind of problematic. The fact that France has core on this land is going to be an issue with our relationship. If we take that land, he really wants it. So, it's possible we should wait to take London until later wars. Like, we could instead take the stuff up here. If we just take, like, York and Lincolnshire. Or possibly we could create a subject to hold the land. We still have Northumberland. No. Wales? Wales does exist. We could create Wales. Create Wales out of... God, look at the development here. 3. I'm worried that we can't really take this. If we take even just London, that might be so... It might piss him off so much that he stops wanting to be our ally. He's also decided he really wants this land just like us, so I'm going to unmark this now. I want to make sure that we stay friends. Get Essex. We do want to border Scotland if possible, so that someday he'll be our vassal. We're at negative 131. Distance between borders minus 51. There's probably no Irish cores, right? Oh, there actually still are some. We'd have to march through Scotland and then occupy Desmond to demand anything over here, but France doesn't want that. Doesn't really help us with the English Channel, though. Why do I want to stay friends with France? Can you not just dab on him? Well, we've only done 4 wars of French dumminess or idiocy or no, guys. And we want to get him into another one, so... I want him to stay friendly long enough that I can call him into some more stupid wars, basically. For example, we don't have a truce with Venice. We could attack Venice and call him in on a war of stupidity. So... I don't like the idea of having to siege that fort. I know for sure we probably have no chance of naval superiority at the moment, which is not important because navies don't win wars. Maybe if we just take trade power, it's okay. It's good enough for now. We just take trade power and then release like Wales and something in Ireland if we can get up there. It is true that adding land to the empire would be more imperial authority. But it's got to be adjacent to the current empire, so we'd have to start with, like, Sussex, or... yeah, it would have to be Kent or Sussex, because the sea tiles are too far apart. I don't know. I don't know that I'm actually ready to just ignore the, words. What are the words I'm looking for? The alliance with France. If we break the alliance with France right now, then he's still really strong. It's going to be difficult to get the imperial authority back. Imperial territory back. Can I add non-H3 countries into H3 countries? Yeah, if they're allies. Let's see if we can just cross over there. Alright, we just died. That's actually good. God is with Swamp Thing. The first, de Regignar. Swamp Thing has been elected. Den Haag. Rebels, okay. I'm not sure. We're so close to being able to pass the first Imperial Reform that I would like to end the war. And I also forgot that we're getting 25% more Imperial Authority due to Protestant Empire. That's a triggered modifier, so... that does make it so that we actually get 1.25 for each province added, and we get 12.5 on Monarch Death, not 10. So we're closer to 50 than I thought we would be. Naturally, we got a disease outbreak, of course. Of course. But of course. Alright, we should probably be able to siege race him on this thing. Let's give it one more monthly tick and then we'll revoke this thing. Also, we should probably get a baby. I'm just saying, a baby would be great. So that we can, you know, be eligible to be the emperor, possibly. Wow, they actually did a good job on their siege. I thought we'd be able to get there in time. Okay, let's just revoke that for now. Or rather, what words? Revoke that? I don't even know. My words are just off. Judge the wise. Alright, I wanted to fight this army while it was in defensive terrain behind a river. So let's just fall back for a sec, see if we can get him to come back over here again. Someone's done a bad thing. Brunswick. Oops. How many clicks? He killed Lüneburg. Outraged attitude towards Netherlands. Excuse me? I barely have any aggressive expansion, sir. You're confused. What are we fighting England for? I was hoping to take over more of the English Channel, but then I don't feel like we're quite ready for it because the French relationship is something I want to continue to mess with. One thing we could do, if we create a couple quick vassals, then we can get, we have 2 relationship slots free right now. Bohemian military access is temporary, so 2 quick vassals, then we royal marry them, try to get a baby. Doesn't even matter what they are, they'll also give us land force limit, which helps out with splendor generation. It's either that or we just take land from England and we just hope that France doesn't get upset. That might actually be okay. I mean, we know that France is not going to be our ally long term, so maybe we just try it. Oh, you fool. What a fool. So we're gonna go here. It's probably not even necessary, but I'm gonna scorch this province. And now he's gonna try to reinforce with his only leader, and he's gonna fail, and we're just gonna stack wipe. Yeah, it wasn't even necessary. Philip the First Tudor is going to die. All right, let's take the thing we have a claim on. I did rival him first, right? No, damn it. Damn it. That means we're missing out on 33% reduced unjustified demands. All this should cost no Diplo points, but it's going to cost Diplo points because I'm bad and I should feel bad. Rats. This is still a lot of aggressive expansion, and it would affect the people in the Empire. I could rival. No, I could. He was valid. I just forgot to do it. Yeah, we might just want to take their claim. Take London. Take Lincolnshire. And then take probably Cambridge just to connect the land. Let's see if we can do this without pissing off France. Personal union on monarch death is not a big deal. Too few rivals. That shouldn't have cost Diplo points, but because of the way we did it, it did. And since we're in the age of absolutism, we want to get harsh treatment soonish. Want to get our absolutism up. We can only get to 68 right now. Go. It'll get higher later. Holston. We don't really have any absolutism yet, right? So let's just raise autonomy on this one. Alright, cool. What bonus is the best to get in the first in the Age of Absolutism? I usually go for the harsher treatment. And then we've been saving it. We pair that with Conquer New States. So we get harsh treatment minus 83%. That stacks additively with the discount from innovativeness. So we have 7% all power cost reduction right now. So 50, yeah, 83 plus 7 is 90. We're at 90 right now, minus 90%. Which is the absolute limit, so. Everything will cost 5 monarch points. So. We need to get this stuff figured out. And before we worry about that, I can hear my kids, they're home from school, so I want to at least say hi to them and stuff and talk to chat about what we're going to do next. So, take a short break here. If you're watching this on Twitch, stick around. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll see you in the next episode. See you soon.